So you spoke about a bit about consciousness, and we have a theory which is quite different from the classical theories of consciousness. Could you briefly say which are the differences?
What are the differences? I'd say the main difference is the fact that whereas most people are looking in the brain to find the source of consciousness, how about like this?
Yeah.
So most people are searching in the brain for the source of consciousness, for a device for a mechanism that generates consciousness. I think that consciousness is not generated by the brain. I'd say consciousness is something that brains do. It's something that living organisms do. It's a skill they exercise. It's a bit like life. Life is a thing that living organisms do. It's not generated by any particular mechanism in the living organism.
You have done also lots of work on change blindness and sensory motor account of visual consciousness. What would be further lines of investigation into these areas, or which implications you think they can have?
Well, change blindness was something that my theory about consciousness predicted, because I predicted that whereas we have the impression of seeing a whole rich, colorful, detailed world outside of us, in fact, I claim this is sort of an illusion created by the immediate availability at the slightest flick of the eye or a movement of attention of the information in the visual field. And so it should be possible to make vast changes in the visual field, and yet you will not see them. And that's indeed what change blindness showed. And now I've taken the theory a little bit further, and I'm looking more closely at what it is like to feel, what it is like to have the impression of a color, say like the color red. And under my view of what that is like, I say that the color red does not derive from activation of some neural pathway specialized in detecting redness. Rather, the color red is caused by a skill that you exercise, and that skill is different from the skill you exercise when you're looking at green, say, and it's different from the skill you exercise when you're hearing a bell or smelling a smell. But if that's true, then I have some predictions, very interesting predictions that I can make, which are that you should be able to get people to see something as red when in fact they're looking at something as green. And we're working on that right now, trying to show that you can get the perceived feel of a color to be different from what it really is by getting people to practice under special sensory motor conditions. And also, other work I'm doing that's related to this is work on sensory substitution, where I'm showing that you can see through your ears, for example, or hear through your tactile sense.
Thank you very much.